Hello everyone and welcome back to Tesla Plays. And anyone who knows about me knows I've been back to this game a couple of times now. But the last time I was really into it was back when I was still streaming. And I didn't get very far into that run. I was going to do Master Mode and show it off with people. However, hold on.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Okay, so she will interrupt you every now and then. So I'm just gonna pause it while I finish saying this. The last time was a failure. I had someone watching me play through Master Mode, and I couldn't even make it through the Great Plateau. I knew I wasn't very good at this game, but I didn't realize just what they expected going forward. So I didn't get very far in that. Another of my friends came on, just watched me screw around with it a bit, and yeah, I still didn't get all the way through it. He basically was like, yeah, Master Mode's not exactly very fun. They really go very hardcore with the difficulty. Which he said, honestly, I kind of hate, because it seems like a very interesting idea. The idea of just ranking up all the enemies and just making it to where harder stuff appears sooner. But they really went overboard. So I eventually just gave up on it. It might be something I might consider doing as like a challenge run of sorts if a lot of people came on a Discord server or whatever, but not something that I'd want to do for just a casual playthrough by any stretch. So we're going back to normal mode for this. As for why I'm playing it again, watching a friend of mine play through Tears of the Kingdom has just made me really want to go back to the original game again. I don't know. It just made me miss it a lot, especially with how bad Tears of the Kingdom ruined just the overall presentation of the difficulty. So I don't want to play that one.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
I always hated how low the voice volume is for this game. Like, compared to everything else, it's just really low. Like a good 20 volume specs lower. I have to, if I want it to come out very loud, I'm gonna have to constantly turn it up and down, which that's a bit of a pain, but not that much I can do about it. Because I'm pretty sure they don't like let you tweak the voice options at all. No, they let you change the language, but not the actual voice volume. Oh, okay. I have to wait until later to change that. Okay, yeah, I did change everything. Still doesn't seem very fast, but whatever. I can deal with it. Yeah, I don't think there's ever anything in these, like, barrels or anything. Another playthrough I'd like to do is just doing a full-on naked Link run. Just have him not wear anything but the bare essentials and play through it. I know a friend of mine especially would love seeing that. But for a casual playthrough, I'm gonna have him wear equipment because the game will just be easier that way. Another thing that's gonna make this very different than the other playthroughs I've done in the past is that I'm gonna be strictly using a guide this time around. Because last time when I streamed it, I was doing it mostly blind, without using guides for hardly anything unless I had to. And I admittedly did get kind of annoyed at times when I couldn't find stuff.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay. Out of all the Zelda games I think I have played over the years, which is most of them, this is the one that I still go back to the most. Just because I find it the most fun.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
The light to banish the darkness. Kingdom Hearts! There's just a lot to this game that I appreciate a lot. Everything from how clever the weapon system is utilized, like with the durability system and stuff, the open world, all the interesting things you can do with items and stuff. It was very creative, and I had a blast playing through it. Although, admittedly, I think I spent so much time actually playing the game that I don't actually take the time to actually make progress in terms of beating it. Pretty soon I'm gonna run out of room to store. Yeah, like just now. Yeah. Inventory limits can be a bit of a problem early on, but it is balanced when you play further in the game and can enhance it. But for now, I just have to deal with it. I'm not playing on Master Mode anymore, so the game's not going to be super unbearably hard or anything. Wait. Oh, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. I have 8 slots, not 4. I am being derp. Okay. Now, a lot of people say that Tears of the Kingdom, despite being harder, offers more gameplay mechanics to make it more worth it, even if you have to deal with harder enemies. I don't know. There's a little more experimentation with that game that, honestly, I get really frustrated with after a while. Like, you have to experiment a lot.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in Yoshika Slate.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, anytime you're not paused, time is ticking away, and she eventually gets snippy with you if you're taking too long. Just exploring and having a good time, which I've always found hilarious since the whole marketing for the game was about how much freedom you have. Yet in the beginning, it's like Zelda's always pestering you to get a move on. It's like, ugh, lady, I get it. You want me to do something. Can I run around and get a feel for the land first? Alright, so someone texted me real quick. I'll do that later. I feel like I have to say this just because of the reference. Huh. You didn't get mad when I took the torch. Now, in case you're wondering if you can make some fried mushrooms by putting them next to a fire, which is what the game's trying to imply, so you can put things next to a fire to make them taste better. Yeah, sadly you cannot do that. Plant-based things will burn if you put them next to a fire. I learned that the hard way. Which is kind of sad. There is a way to make like a mushroom feast later on, but we can't do it yet. It's fine though. Okay, can I get away with this? No. No. I seem to recall there being a way to... Oh, hold on. A way to... roll into a tree, but I swear I cannot... figure out how to do that. Yeah, for the time being, you really want to do what the princess wants, otherwise she's going to get upset at you. Yeah, this is another reason I'm gonna really want to use a guide. Because... okay, who's has to? Correct seed. Oh. Sadly, this is not the Master Sword. You know, when people first play this game, it gets to this point, they're like, "Aw, it's not the Master Sword." It is a good blade for early on, though. Now, a lot of people threw a hissy fit over the fact that weapons break, and this and the sequel. Honestly, it never bothered me. You see, the reason durability in games usually sucks is because it's meant to be a delimitation for the player to deal with, and it's just meant to make the game artificially harder. In Breath of the Wild, I never felt like that was the case. The game is balanced really well around it, and a lot of the weapons are really fun to use, so I don't mind if they break every now and then. People say they should have at least been able to be repaired, but... pretty soon we're gonna run into our first enemy encounter. Yep, here we go. Where are you? There you are. I love how you can just take enemy weapons away if you can knock them out their hands. That's splendid. Bokoblin Horn. Not as useful in the original than in Tears of the Kingdom, because in that one you could actually fuse with it. But they do have their uses, though, as we're gonna find out later. And here's another one. Haha. If the weapon's about to break and you throw it, does triple damage. Excellent. I love that mechanic. Damn it. Bokoblin Fang. Again, hold on to it for later. Can be useful. What's this? Living trousers. Better than this. More defense for me. Yeah. It's always hard to break these. Oh, stop it. Ugh, come on. Oh, oh, hello. Tutu Jelly. Random Tutu that's like in a barrel. That's another enemy type. Tutu Jelly has a lot of uses later on. Ugh. Ah, come on. Why are they so hard to break? I swear this will be so glad to get stuff later on to help with this. I'm about to give up for now until I come back with something a little easier to do this with. Because currently I have no real easy way to break barrels without whacking them against some. Because I just don't think I do. I have an axe, but that's better used. Yeah, that didn't work. I don't think this will help. Oh, I guess it did. There's nothing in it. Oh well. At least I know. Yeah. that's why here. Yeah, big trees like this, you can climb up, and it's pretty useful to find items like bird eggs here. Be careful, there is fall damage. I wonder if there's something up there I can use. Normally, if there's a heal like this, there's something you can roll down to gain an advantage. But, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there it is. Hee. Seared steak. Hell yeah, man. There's like another item, but I think it's in a place where I can't find it, so whatever. I can burn this. Yes. And there's something in it. Now this next one I don't think I'm going to be able to get away near as easy. One of them I can, but I don't think that's till later. This game does reward you for being sneaky, because you can actually really get away with a lot of clever strategies if you're smart. Oh, that did work out. Neat. I did make the leap. Alright. You can do what's called save scumming in order to really make enemies trivial to deal with. Our first bow and arrow, though. Poco bow. Visit bow hubs if wood. Big tree branch can be either end. But much the way of combat effectiveness. No, but it is our first one. Arrow times 5. Now, if you save and then reload, any enemies that had detected your presence will have automatically forgotten about you, even if you're sitting right next to them. It's actually pretty hilarious. Damn it. Well, time to actually test this theory. The game also makes autosaves on the regular, so doing hard saves isn't always necessary. But it doesn't take long to save, so... The loading times can be a bit of a problem, but... I've gotten used to it. If you break this down, then kaboom! Now there is a much more powerful version here. Spiked by Boku Club. Boku Club made much less damage. Bones tipped into it, making it a brutal weapon. And some chests are scary looking and are sealed until you do an objective of sorts, usually taking on an enemy. In a specified area. But they usually have much rarer items in them, too. Fire arrows. Nice. Fire arrows are unique arrows that have a special attribute to them. But as I found out in one of my playthroughs, there is a limitation when it comes to you finding these. Usually you can only hold up to like 50 or so at a time. Usually. So don't be too shy about using them. Because eventually the game will actually prevent you from getting more. Thankfully there is like an area later on that makes getting them really simple. I'm surprised he hasn't gone bitchy at me yet. Over not going to the next destination yet. Strange. Isn't there supposed to be a map of some kind? Aha, that explains it. I guess Pro actually shows less, not more. That's actually kind of irritating. Get rid of the archers as soon as you can here. This looks like it's suspicious, but I'll see what I can do about that. Okay, you're not an archer, so... Oh, you bitch. Traveler's sword, though. I'll take that. Loco shield. Shield. 3. The ground. Specialty so quick to last very long. And now that we have a shield, the game should become a lot easier. Oops. There we go. Good thing I got reacquainted with the controls there, because I would have totally screwed it up. Ooh, can I possibly... Oh, damn it. Can I get you? Damn it. Hyrule bass. A lot of them. Holy crap. And another. Very nice. Get you away from the archer. Way away from the archer. Because his range is pretty good. Okay, I should be fine. Let's see if I can get away with this. Damn it. Well, it would have worked. But for some reason the button prompt didn't stick around long enough. I think it's because the tutorial, it kind of knocks the timing off a bit. Normally you have to be quick though. There we go. Thanks for the free arrow, bitch. Okay. Try this again. Oh, you're throwing rocks. Yeah, let's try you. There we go. Yeah, he keeps missing with arrows, and we can keep, like, picking them up for a while. Yeah, okay. That's a nice way to get free arrows early on. We're getting quite the surplus. Yeah, if you dodge at just the right time, you can do what's called a flurry rush to really dish out some damage. sometimes the timing can be pretty precise, though. Case in point. Oh. Link, just get up. Why does rolling on the ground hurt me? I never understood that. Alright. Gotta find where the enemies were again. Way over here. Okay, I'm getting tired of you being a problem. Another one, eh? Another chest. Ah! Another traveler's sword, excellent. Now this is where we can have some fun. You see, this is just a campfire. There's something on top of it. Now, if you hold on to something, and you get near one of these pots, you have a cook feature. That's where mushrooms really come in handy. You can have a nice little tasty mushroom skewer. And this isn't actually part of your materials where you can eat stuff to refill health. It's in a new feature called food. It's basically anything that's prepared. Like the baked apple, the seared steak, and especially the mushroom skewer. That's... When it has multiple hearts, it basically means you heal multiple at a time. Yeah, like it says, you can check the recipe to see what you used to make it, in case you're forgetful. Very nice. Yeah, I can't exactly use any more bows. And now that we dealt with the enemies over here, we can finally do what we're supposed to be doing. Well, this looks awfully suspicious. Ah, this looks awfully familiar. Chica Tower, huh? Falling rocks? That doesn't sound safe. Well, this is certainly something that happened. So yeah, we have a map we can actually look at now, where see where stuff is. Excellent.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Okay. So now we need to figure out how to get down from here. Ah, okay, there's some nice little stepping stone areas here that will let us safely get down from here, otherwise we would be flattened like a pancake. Link. Come on. We're almost there. Well, that's fancy. This is actually incorrect. It is very much. It would be very much possible to get down from what they call the Great Plateau, if the game would allow it. Sadly, they do not. They treat the whole border of the Great Plateau like it's a infinite pitfall. You cannot do anything about that, to my knowledge. I think there's glitches you can use to bypass this, but under normal circumstances, you are trapped here. Which is dumb, since people have shown that there would technically be ways you could climb down from certain sections and still survive on the way down, but the game seems to think otherwise. I mean, they can even show you ground beneath you to where you could climb down. Like from here, like it's not that far of a climb.
Ooh. Hmm. Hmm.
Aha! More fish. That would be useful. Already took care of these enemies, so they're not going to be a problem. What might be a problem is swimming all the way across here to get to where that shrine is. Yeah, you have stamina. I neglected to mention that in this game compared to other games. And, yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. Because stamina is used for a lot of things. Mostly running around to get to places faster, but when you swim, you also use stamina. And in the beginning, it goes pretty quick, so... Suspicious rock over here. I thought there might have been something under it, but apparently not. Not this time. Anything in the water here? A shrine. Ooh, and a chest? A ruby. That is indeed special. We'll get into why later. Goddess Hylia, huh? I gotta say, Hylia being a new goddess figure in the modern games really feels underutilized. It's like she exists to be special, but doesn't really interact with much of anything. Oh, another one of these pedestal things. Okay. But yeah, I kind of wish Nintendo would have done more with her, actually interacting with the characters in the modern Zelda games. She's just a famed figure that really isn't that special. Magnesis. We can now control metal objects. Yeah, indeed. Okay, that didn't quite... come on, Lane. Let me... there we go. There's a reason I want to carry this with me. If the game will let me, that is. Come on. There we go. Oh, I didn't really need to worry about that, apparently. That's why. Ancient Spring. These are little robotic things called Guardians. More on them later. But yeah, carrying a metal thing with you around and swinging it around makes for a good weapon. It doesn't have durability, and you can just swing it around when enemies are nearby and just kind of fuck them up. That's always fun. Wanted to check to see if there's anything down here. I don't think so, but yeah, running in a shallow water like this doesn't usually help. Yeah, I don't think there's anything down here. Oy. Alright. This is basically here just to teach you how it works. You always want to check behind the end of the shrine here, because on occasion, I do believe they'll throw a treasure chest there. Yeah, these weird mummified people are the followers of Hylia. These things are important. We need 4 of them. Well, we got the treasure. Yeah, Hero's Path, I really don't understand what it's, like, how useful it's supposed to be. Like he said, though, we can indeed warp around, which is very helpful, especially at this point, to get around easier. Before I go trancing around, though, I have a certain destination in mind. When I first played this game, I thought this was stupid and didn't really use it. Hindsight. And there's another one, too. Oh, hey. There's a giant thing in the sky. More on that later. But yeah, oh, is that it? Better save, just in case I accidentally fall off. Wouldn't be the first time. No, I think that's too far away. Ah, that's perfect. Okay, so how long have I been doing this? Yeah, this would be a good stopping point then. Especially because of that. Low battery. Alright, well. Next time we're going to be taking a side trip and then going to some more shrines. See you then.